As the clock struck midnight and we stepped into 2025, there is an electric energy in the air. It's the promise of a fresh start, a clean slate, an opportunity to rewrite your story. If you are like most people, you've probably set some goals, maybe scribbled down a resolution or two, and whispered a silent wish for the new year. But let's not stop there. Let's dig deeper. This year isn't just about setting goals, it's about taking action and manifesting the life you want. This year, 2025, is going to be about relationships and action. That's right, building meaningful connections and showing up for the goals that matter most. It's the time to shift from merely wishing to actually doing. Because here's the thing, you can't think your way into success. You've got to act your way there. And here is the deal. Stepping into a new year isn't just about flipping the calendar. It's about flipping the script in your life. Right now, you are standing at the edge of possibility, looking at a blank slate. And I know that can feel exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming, right? That's why here at Marketing Your Niche, we are not going to approach 2025 with vague resolutions or lofty dreams that fade by February. Nope. This year we are getting clear, intentional, and unapologetically focused because 2025 is your year to stop overthinking, stop waiting, and start building the life and the relationships you've been dreaming of. Let's get into it. Having been a teacher, I love guiding my students to enhance their skills, explore their passions, and unleash their creativity. Little did I know, I was actually helping them to lay the groundwork for their own unique paths. That's why I launched this podcast to assist you in doing the same. Marketing Your Niche, it's all about discovering your niche, taking action before you are ready, focusing on consistent progress, and move ahead to building a profitable online business, even if you are not sure you are doing it right. Tune in for practical advice, actionable marketing tips, and strategies to build a business that brings you more freedom, more profit, even more joy. Let's get started. Before we leap forward, let's take a moment to reflect. Think back to 2024. What worked? What didn't? Who are the people who lift you up and who drained your energy? Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools you have to gain clarity and direction. Grab a journal and write down your biggest lessons from last year. What are you taking with you in 2025 and what are you leaving behind? Relationships play a huge role in this reflection process. Who are the people that matter most to you? How can you deepen those connections? Remember, success isn't just about hitting milestones. It's about the journey and who you are sharing with it. Prioritize spending time with those people who inspire, challenge, and support you. Because let's face it, nothing happens in the vacuum. Relationships are just the backbone of everything you do. This year, commit to surrounding yourself with people who elevate you, those who celebrate your wins, challenge you to grow, and share similar goals and values with you. These are the individuals who will help propel you forward when times get tough. At the same time, consider limiting contact with people who constantly drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. It's not about cutting ties harshly, but about being intentional with your time and energy. Surround yourself with positivity and you will notice how much lighter and more motivated you feel. Reconnection doesn't have to be complicated. Send a text, schedule a coffee date, or pick up the phone. Nurture those relationships that matter and let others know that they are valued. Building a supportive network of like-minded people isn't just good for your mental health. It's essential for achieving your goals. As you grow, your circle of positivity and progress will grow with you. Let's talk about manifestation and the power of belief. Manifesting isn't just about thinking positive thoughts and hoping the universe delivers. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals. Manifestation is a partnership between you and the universe. Think of it as placing an order at the restaurant. You've got to know what you want, ask for it clarity, and trust that it is on its way, but also need to set the table and get ready to receive it. Start by visualizing your ideal 2025. Close your eyes and picture it. What does success look like for you? What does it feel like? Use all the senses to bring that vision to life in your mind. Then write it down. Get specific. Vague goals lead to vague results. Remember, instead of saying, I want to be healthier, maybe try, I will walk for 30 minutes every day and drink 8 glasses of water. Now, here's the kicker. You have to take action. Manifestation without action is just daydreaming. Break your goals into small, manageable steps and start ticking them off. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence fuels more action. Manifestation becomes incredibly powerful when you start acting as though your desires have already came true. This means writing down your goals and dreams in the past tense as if they were already been achieved. For example, instead of saying, I want to grow my business, you write, I grew my business into a thriving success, helping countless clients and earning more than I ever imagined. This shift signals to your brain that your goal is not some distant, unattainable dream, it's your reality. The more you immerse yourself in this mindset, the more aligned your actions become with your desired outcome. To make this practice even more effective, repeat these affirmations or statements daily. Set aside a few minutes every morning to revisit your vision. Close your eyes and visualize the results. How does it feel to have achieved what you wanted? How does your life look like now? By consistently thinking from the perspective of already having it, you prime your mind to focus on opportunities, solutions, and actions that will bring this vision to life. Manifestation isn't just about thinking, it's about thinking and acting like the person who already has what they desire. That's when the magic happens. While manifestation is a powerful tool to align your mindset with your goals, it's not enough on its own. Dreaming and visualizing can set the stage, but it's action that moves the plot forward. You can't just write down your desires and wait for the universe to deliver them like a package at your door. Manifestation is a partnership, as I said. It's your responsibility to show up and do the work. Think of it this way. If you are manifesting a thriving business, you can visualize the clients and the success all day long. But you also need to send the emails, create the products, and show up consistently. Action is the bridge between where you are right now and the reality you are manifesting. So once you envision your future, take deliberate, consistent steps to make it real. Start small, stay committed, and let your actions speak louder than your intentions. 2025 is your year to stop overthinking and start doing. Have you ever noticed how much time we spend stuck in our own heads? We worry about whatever we are good enough, smart enough, or ready enough. Guess what? We're never going to feel 100% ready. And that's okay. take the leap anyway. Action is the antidote to fear. Every time you take a step toward your goal, no matter how small, you are building evidence that you can do it. And the more evidence you collect, the more unstoppable you become. This year, make a commitment to yourself. No more waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, start messy, but just start. I want to tell you a story about one of my friends I was in school with, Grace. Grace always dreamed of starting her own bakery. She loved baking. It was her passion since she was little. I recall when she brought homemade muffins to all the kids in our small group of friends, and she couldn't stop talking about how she made them, how carefully she followed the process, and so on. For us, the kids around, this was just baking muffins, but for her was the art of baking muffins, and it was a big deal. This big deal never faded for her, was always omnipresent in her mind, by the idea of turning that dream into reality felt overwhelming during her adulthood. She didn't have much money, no formal training on how to start a business, and absolutely no clue where to begin. But one day she decided to try something new. Grace sat down with her journal and wrote out her dream in a vivid detail, but here's the twist. She wrote it as it had already happened. I ran a successful bakery, that's the talk of the town. Every morning customers line up outside waiting for my freshly baked pastries, she wrote. My shelves are filled with colorful macaroons, warm croissants, and different types of cakes. My team is amazing, and together we create magic. She wrote about the joy on her customers' faces, the smell of freshly baked bread, and the sound of the cash register ringing. She read these words every single morning and allowed herself to feel the excitement of her future success. But Grace didn't stop there. She knew manifestation wasn't enough, so she got to work. She started small, making cupcakes for friends and family and asking for honest feedback. She saved up just enough to take a weekend baking course. Then she began offering her treats at local farmers markets where people couldn't get enough for her baked goods. Was it easy? Not at all. Grace had her share of sleepless nights, burnt batches, and doubts. But she stayed consistent. She kept taking small steps day by day toward her dream. Fast forward 3 years, and Grace Bakery became a local sensation in our hometown. People will drive from neighboring towns just to get a taste of her famous cinnamon rolls. When asked about her success, Grace always said the same thing. I started with a vision I truly believed in, but it came to life because I act on it every single day. Her story teaches us an important lesson. Dreaming and believing are crucial, but action is what turns dreams into reality. Grace's success wasn't handed to her. She worked for it step by step, building the life she once only imagined. This year, I challenge you to focus on relationships because they matter more than ever. Whether it's your family, friends, colleagues, or mentors, invest in the people who matter most. Building strong relationships isn't just good for your soul, it's good for your goals. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, and who celebrate your wins. Make 2025 the year you have those meaningful conversations you've been putting off. Tell people how much they mean to you. Ask for help when you need it. And don't forget to give back. Be the kind of person who lifts others up, who shares their knowledge, and who makes others feel seen and valued. Because when you invest in relationships, the returns are exponential. Now, let's talk about setting goals. Not just any goals, but intentional goals. Goals that align with your values and your vision for the future. Start by asking yourself, what do I really want? Forget about what you think you should want or what others expect from you. This is your life. Own it. Once you identify your goals, write them down. Study shows that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. And don't just write them down once and forget about them. Keep them visible. Put them on the fridge, on your bathroom mirror, on your phone wallpaper, on your vision board. Constant reminders will keep you focused and motivated. One of the biggest mistakes we make is waiting until you achieved the big goal to celebrate. Not this year. In 2025, we are celebrating every step forward. Did you send the email you've been procrastinating? Celebrate. Did you make it to the gym today? Celebrate. Did you have a tough conversation that needed to happen? Celebrate. Celebrating small wins isn't just about feeling good. It's about training your brain to associate progress with positivity. And when your brain gets that reward, it's going to want to keep going. Let's be real. Not every day in 2025 is going to be sunshine and rainbows. Setbacks cannot be avoided. But here's the thing, a setback isn't a failure. It's feedback. It's the universe telling you to adjust your approach or try something new. When things don't go as planned, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This year, commit to being kinder to yourself when things go wrong. Talk to yourself like you would be a friend. Instead of saying, I messed up, try saying, I'm learning and I'm growing. A little self-compassion goes a long way. As we move into this new year, I want to challenge you to take action. Don't just listen to this podcast and nod along. Do something. Pick one goal, one relationship, and one habit you want to focus on, and take the first step today. Share your goals with someone you trust and hold yourself accountable. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. This podcast is here to support you every step of the way. 2025 is your year to dream big and act boldly. It starts with visualizing the life you want, seeing it, feeling it, and believing it's yours. But dreaming alone isn't enough. Bold action bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Break your goals into small, manageable steps and tackle them one by one. Celebrate every win, as I said, no matter how small, because progress deserves recognition. When setbacks come, and they will, trust me, embrace them as opportunities to learn and grow. Bold action is about persistence, resilience, and showing up for yourself every single day. Remember, the path to success is rarely a straight line, but with a clear vision, consistent effort, and the courage to keep going, you will create a year full of accomplishments, growth, and joy. Let's make it happen. Let's make 2025 the year we stop dreaming and start doing. The year we straighten our relationships, take bold actions, and create a life that lights us up. Because you deserve it. and because the world needs what you only can bring. I want to hear from you. What's the one dream or goal you are manifesting for 2025? Share it in the comments below. Write it in a past tense as if it already happened, and let yourself feel the excitement of achieving it. Let's create a space where we inspire and support one another to take action toward those dreams. And who knows, by putting it out there into the universe and this community, you might just be taking the first step to making it a reality. So there it is, to 2025, a year of action, connection, and unstoppable growth. Let's do this together. Happy New Year, everyone.